Stop. It's time for the Dax show. Dax, 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 Dax. Okay, Fifi, time for you to go. Hey, everybody, you know what time it is. It's time for the Dax After Dark. That's right, it's Dax After Dark. And if you see this monkey on my back, that is Peaches. I'll get into that later. She's kind of taking a nap right now. Okay, Peaches, say hello to everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay, Peaches is going to take a little nap right now. So, anyway, we're going to get to the Dax show here in a minute, but I want to introduce you to my new side assistant tonight. Her name is Fifi the Polar Bear. Fifi, say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Fifi's kind of shy.
Very shy.
But she's going to be with me tonight for the Dax show, season 2. Just before I get started, I just want to say I've had over 160 viewers tune into my show. That's great. Are you kidding me? I'm ecstatic. I want to see how far I can really take this, you know? And you know, it's so funny. I honestly look forward to doing this to all my fans, the people out there are like me. Even people I don't even know are watching me. That could be kind of crazy, right? Alright, let's get to the show. I'm going to put Fifi down for her nap. Say goodbye, Fifi.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye, Fifi. Okay, Peaches is down. Now let's get to the show. Now, last week, I basically started off the show as a premiere. So, basically, I'm going to get things started here. But first, I'm going to get my camera the way I want it. Get a good angle, good lighting, and we're off. Alright. Now to the Dax show. I'm basically going to start things off this week. Just to go down what the show is going to be all about. As you know, I'm going to have my treat of the week. Subject is going to be the top shows of the 1980s, current events, and what was really big and happening 30 years ago. I kid you not, there's some really good stuff going on back then. Okay, let's get to the first thing. Current events going on. The #1 show in the country right now so far is the CBS NCAA Championships. Woo! For all my straight fellas out there that are watching this, yes, I do have something for my straight friends. That's right. Basketball is topping the #1 television show charts right now. It's right behind that is also our favorite, American Idol, with Steven Tyler, Jennifer Lopez, and who else is on there? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Simon. Just kidding. I got a lot of love for you, man. I got a lot of love for you, but I miss Paula. I got a lot of love for you. I really miss Paula. Anyway, and also The Voice is starting to beat American Idol, so it's creeping up there behind. Gotta keep Aguilera at her tip-top shape and her bloatiness. Alright, so let's get to it. So, #1 album. This is big news in almost history right now. The one, the only, Madonna. 359,000 copies in its first week. Madonna is almost tied with the queen herself, Barbra Streisand, with the #1 albums ever. So, the next time Madonna releases the album, and I hope she releases the #1 soon, she will be tied with Streisand. Why? Because there's enough of us gay men out there that will make sure that will happen. Sorry, Streisand, you need to be knocked off your throne. So if you're watching this, I got a lot of love for you too. I love her music just as much as Madonna's. Okay, let's get back to the real stuff here. Alright, Hunger Games depressed $250 million at the box office. It's become not only the hottest new franchise, but it is really making a lot of money, and a lot of people seem to like it. I, for one, am still reading the book. However, I'm probably going to go see the movie before I finish the book. I know it's me, but like I said, I'm on the breadline right now. I got a show. I got to make a living. So I got to go see a movie. I haven't even read the book for yet. Okay, #1, let's get this. So I'm going to go back into a time machine 30 years ago. Do you know the #1 song in the country was none other than Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? I Love Rock and Roll. I love rock and roll, to put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Here's the thing about it, that song 30 years later, oh, and just to give you a heads up, Britney Spears covered that song about 10 years ago, It was off her third album. They only released the song in Europe. It was a top 10 hit. My opinion, okay, I'll give you my opinion. It really sucked. Oh, and just to let you know, I'm no longer using the F-bomb on here. So the person that made that comment on my YouTube, thank you. That was a good gift. Because now I want everybody to watch my show, and I can't say the F-bomb. So, instead of saying the F-bomb, I'm going to say the words fudge, fat, and for the MF word, which I really love to say, I'm going to say, Mother Hubbard. Anyway, let's get back to the show. So, anyway, let's see here. Oh, and the TV show, 30 Minutes, that was like 30 years ago, he's finally said goodbye to 8 is Enough. Now, I don't know about you guys, I really love that show. And the oldest brother was, what? Whoo! Big child stars back in the 70s. Really don't see too much of them today. Everybody, of course, knows Betty Buckley, Broadway legend, and of course, Dave Van Patten. And if you watch that movie Spaceballs, he plays the king. It's hilarious. Check it out. Okay, so let's see. Let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so what I did was I compiled a list of top 10 shows of the 80s due to viewership, popularity, and you know what made the news. Well, it was really hard for me at first because there's like a lot of really good shows and a lot of sucky ones. So I came up with my own list, Dax's top 10 shows of the 80s. Hold on a minute. Peaches? Peaches. Are you gonna be good? Hold on. Okay, we're back. I had to put him in his place, her in her place. I don't know. Sometimes she thinks he's a he, sometimes she thinks she's a she. I don't know. I just call it like it is. Okay, so we're getting back here. My top 10 shows of the 80s so far. Coming in at number 10, Oprah. That's all I gotta say is Oprah. I mean, what else am I gonna say? The woman is one of the richest women in the world, and she dominated daytime television for like 25 years. I mean, she kept her ground even though when Jerry Seinfeld came out with all that like, well, you slept with my mother and her sister and now they're both pregnant with my baby kind of shows. I know it's funny. I know you're laughing right now. But you know, you watch Seinfeld. Or excuse me, Springer. Everybody watched Springer. I was even watching Springer, but I'm still watching loyal to my Oprah. So I started watching Oprah with my mom when I was a kid, right after All My Children. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking out there. I don't have to say it. I just know what you're thinking. Let's get back to the show. Okay, number 9, 227. Remember that maid that went from the Jeffersons? Guess what? She got her own show. And she got a whole bunch of wacky neighbors and a sexy one named Jackie. Oh, everybody loved Jackie. Mary. Sandra. She also won a Golden Globe for that role, too. And recently, the last time I saw her was on Celebrity Fit Club. She actually lost about 30 pounds, but she was kind of I can't say that word either. A witch. Yeah, that's the word. She's kind of like a witch. Hold on. Peaches. There we go. Wow. I guess my neck does look a little... I look a little, thinner here without that damn monkey on my butt. Okay, I can say the word damn. I'm going to say that word. But I'm not going to cuss. Okay, so getting back to my show. Number 8, Give Me a Break. Give me a break. Now I know what it takes. Working so hard, nothing can bring me down. Ooh, give me a break. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that theme song. Give Me a Break ran for 6 years, and the lovable Nell Carter. Before Monique, there was Nell Carter, and I have to admit, Nell Carter, she ruled that roost with a silver fist. She actually died a couple years ago of diabetes complications. So, let's get back to the show. Number 7, Designing Women. Okay, you all know that theme song. You all know. Come on. We watched our Designing Women. Gays, if you're out there, you know you watched that show. And come on, Delta Burke, God, she played the hell out of that show. Number 5. Okay, brace yourselves. Dynasty. Okay, I can say it loud. Dynasty. Yeah. All right, Dynasty. Dynasty was one of the biggest soap operas of the 1980s. It resurrected the career of B-movie star Joan Collins and actually made her a huge star. I mean, I was a boy watching Joan Collins. I was just like, wow, she's really mean. I still love her today. I mean, she's like 800 years old and she still looks good. Yeah, she looks good. So if she's watching this, and I know you probably are, I still love you, Joni. Okay, number 4, Facts of Life. Okay, I gotta show you something real quick. I know you can see it. And I also have a Facts of Life lunchbox at work. Oh yeah, I know that show. And you know, my favorite character of all, Blair. Man, she was such a witch, but man, I don't know, it was that hair. Like, it was that hair, that fluffy hair. I don't know. And of course, you had like Lesbian Joe. I can say the word lesbian. Yeah, it's my show. I can say whatever I want. I just can't cuss. Okay, so Joe was the lesbian of the show. Blair was like the witch. Natalie, like what? I already said the word lesbian. So my lesbian viewers out there, this is a big lesbian show. There, I said it. Okay, let's see here. Number 3, Growing Pains. Growing Pains, boy, I gotta tell you, it starred one of my awesome, really handsome men, Alan Thicke, who I call Alan Thicke Delicious. And of course, number 2, this is a toss-up for me. Number 2 was the one, the only Roseanne. Roseanne dominated the airways for 9 years. Basically, it was a show about, you know, the realities of a married woman with 2 jobs, a husband that was in and out of work, and 3 bratty kids. I mean, we all came from that, didn't we? Okay, so I think the number 1 show everybody's been waiting for, Solid Gold. What? Oh, come on. You gotta know what Solid Gold is. It would start Dionne Warwick, Marilyn McCreary. Okay, this might be too 80s for some viewers, so let me give you a heads up. Before American Idol, before Star Search, before The Voice, and before any type of variety show in the 80s, there was Solid Gold. And it was actually really good, and most acts lip sync to the song, top 10 songs of the week, and there we go. Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. I went through my top 10, did the current events. Anything, if you got any questions or comments, please always make sure. I did my best. I hope I didn't cuss tonight. Like I said, I want to make sure, I want to point out to the gay community out there, hopefully you guys are watching my show. Hopefully I want your support more than anything. I think one of my biggest dreams is to also be a gay icon. To everybody in worldwide, just trying to reach people out there, make them laugh after, you know, a hard week. You know, I represent also the VA, and I represent everybody else with a good attitude and to go for your dreams. I'm Dax After Dark. Have a good night. And like I said, it's not a disgrace if it's not all over your face. Bye!